Antoinette Brown Blackwell is a name history nearly erased. Not because she was wrong, but because she lived in a world ruled by men's words. In 1853, Antoinette Brown Blackwell became the first woman ordained as a minister in the United States, at a time when theology, philosophy, and science were considered exclusively male domains. She didn't stop there. She studied philosophy, social theory, and the emerging science that was reshaping humanity's self-understanding. When Charles Darwin published On the Origin of Species in 1859, Blackwell read it carefully, seriously, critically, intellectually. She was not a spectator. She was a thinker. In 1869, she published Studies in General Science, one of the earliest American engagements with evolutionary theory. She sent a copy to Darwin himself. He replied politely, assuming, like many of his contemporaries, that a competent scientific mind must belong to a man. Then came 1871. Darwin published The Descent of Man, extending evolution to human psychology and social life. There, he argued that men had achieved greater eminence than women and suggested biology, not culture, was largely responsible. Victorian society seized on this. Scientific authority became a shield for exclusion. Education, politics, and professional life remained closed to women, now justified by nature. Blackwell recognized the danger immediately. She did not attack Darwin emotionally. She did not reject evil. She did what true science demands. She questioned assumptions. For 4 years, working outside universities that barred her entry, she analyzed data, species comparisons, and logic itself. In 1875, she published The Sexes Throughout Nature. Her argument was precise. Darwin focused on competition and male traits, ignoring cooperation and female agency. He treated male characteristics as evolutionary standards. He mistook social restriction for biological limitation. She showed that many species contradict simple male superiority models. She argued reproduction, cooperation, and selection were as evolutionarily complex as combat or ornamentation. Most importantly, she insisted this truth: if women appear absent from intellectual history, exclusiat nature is the cause. The scientific establishment largely ignored her, not because her reasoning was incoherent, but because it came from a woman without institutional power. Yet her work circulated among suffragists and early women scholars. It quietly shaped how future generations questioned objective science. In 1881, she was elected to the American Association for the Advancement of Science, late recognition but real, and in 1920, at age 95, Antoinette Brown Blackwell voted the last surviving participant of the first U.S. Women's Rights Convention. She did not overthrow Darwin. She did something more enduring. She revealed how science can inherit cultural bias, and how progress begins when even the most respected voices are questioned. Antoinette Brown Blackwell didn't shout, she reasoned, and history is only now catching up.